What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back at it again. You thought we were done, but we're not. We got Sweet Tea back in the house, and we're here to do a UFC 313 main card breakdown coming at you.
Yes, sir.
What?
Sorry, guys. I'm a little rusty. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, man. It's been forever, dude.
No, dude.
Everybody's been saying in the comments, where's Sweet Tea? Where's Sweet Tea been? And I got him back, guys.
I'm back. You know, had our fourth kid.
Yeah.
And now that that's starting to settle down, you know, I'm back. I'm coming back in this thing.
I'll tell you what, the hair looks nice, though. Looks really
bro.
good.
Got a
Looks
fresh
really
cut,
good.
courtesy of my wife. I love you, babe.
So we're going to do the UFC 313 main card breakdown. Then afterwards, we got an announcement we're going to be making. So stay tuned to the end of the video to find out what that announcement is.
It's exciting. We've been planning this for a while. It's going to finally come to fruition. So like WB said, make sure you hang out to the end of this video to see what that announcement is. All that good stuff.
Listen up, this weekend we've got UFC 313 live from Las Vegas. Jump in on all the action with my partners over at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the UFC. It's super easy for first timers to get started. Try betting on something simple like picking a fighter to win. And speaking of stacks, if you're new to DraftKings, listen up. New customers bet just $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Stay in on the action and use your $150 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on in-progress fights right as they happen, making watching the game that much more exciting. Man, UFC 313 is going to be a stacked card. You got King Bobby Green on the card. You got Jalen Turner, Justin Gaethje, and of course, the main event, the GOAT himself, Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. So you know this is going to be an exciting fight. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. DraftKings is the one-stop shop for all things daily fantasy, where you can join in on all the fun and have the shot to win cash prizes. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers, use my promo code Wonderboy and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code Wonderboy, only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
UFC 313 is going down this weekend. And once again, we got Alex Pereira himself. Just headlining a card. The dude's a card machine. I feel like he's fought 10 times in the last 2 years.
He's durable. That's why. He just kills everybody. Kill everybody! I mean, even though his last fight was I mean, he won it. I mean, he took some damage too. He's just
definitely more damage than we have seen in recent times with him. So,
and I feel like every time I see him on social media, he's fighting somebody hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the dude never stops sparring. Like, he goes in the gym, he goes to other people's gyms,
he's
and just spars.
Always sparring people in all kind of gyms.
Yeah. Correct. Boxing, kickboxing, it doesn't matter.
He's just always fighting people.
And the funny thing is, you never know if he's happy or not.
Chama.
That's
it. That's just the thing.
Is that what that means? Like, what is chama?
I think chama's more of like a vibe. It doesn't like mean anything. It's just kind of like a vibe, just kind of chama. You know?
Okay, dude. Who we got, Sweet Tea, first?
Kicking off the main card. First up, you know, right before the main event of the prelims is Curtis Blades.
Dude. Why is he
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got to shout him out. Veteran.
Curtis.
He's fighting a stud Russian. I think he's a newbie because I don't really know who he is. He's grayed out on the UFC's website, so you know he's a pretty fresh guy. But shout out Curtis Blades.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of noobs that are just coming up like on the main cards, like main event, prelims. Like, where are these dudes coming from? I've never seen them fight before, but they find their way up there.
I remember back when you got in the UFC, there was like 250 fighters on the roster. Now I feel like there's like 800. And they're bringing in new dudes every week. Just sign.
I think last week or the week before that, they laid off a bunch of people.
Maybe. I saw like 6, but
was it
I
just
don't
6?
know.
Okay, maybe I was mistaken. I know they just laid off some people, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe it was just 6 people. I don't know. Okay.
But, you know. Anyways, UFC 313. First fight on the main card. We have King Green versus Mauricio Ruffy.
Yeah. I was supposed to fight Michel Pereira when we were going to fight on the same card. And,
you and who?
King Green.
Yeah.
King Green.
That's right.
Because we were doing pool training, and he was going this way and I was going this way, and we ended up headbutting each other. Bam!
Really?
Yeah, dude. He's like,
Dang,
we
bro.
both looked up. He's like, Wonderboy. I'm like, what's up, Green? And we just chilled. We just swam the rest of the time. We headbutted each other.
Y'all
But anyway,
were just free balling a swim session?
Yeah.
Just zero looking?
zero looking because we didn't have any goggles, so we just like had our eyes closed. You know,
And y'all
I was
in
looking
the
at the water.
same
You know how you
lane,
do like
bro.
this, and hopefully water doesn't get in your eye, but it always does. You know, you just. But anyway, we didn't see each other. We headbutted each other. Anyway, who is he facing? Mauricio Ruffy. This dude has only got 2 fights in the UFC, but he looks legit.
He does. He has like a kind of a Conor McGregor build, wide shoulders, long
Yeah.
arms, and he likes to throw them.
He's got power. I think he's got the reach on King Green, even though he's got 2 fights. And there's another guy. There's another guy with only 2 fights on the card, and yet he's on the main card.
He's fighting out of the Fighting Nerds camp. So that's the camp with Chao Barallo, Jean Silva, just a lot of dudes coming out of that Fighting Nerds. They wear the glasses, you know.
Yeah,
That camp. So they got a team, a hot team right now.
So I guess they're just because they're from the hot team, they just get the love.
They
you know what I mean?
they showing him the love, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, King Green, you know, he's a
veteran,
obviously
man.
a veteran, so he
Yeah.
deserves a main card spot.
Yeah, but who do you got in this fight, man? Mauricio Ruffy, like you said, he's tall. I think he's the lengthier fighter. He's got power in his hands, but I feel like he leaves his chin open a lot. I think if he lands a good shot, he could finish Green. But it's catching Mauricio is going to be the problem because he stays fairly light on his feet. Now King Green has kind of gotten like this karate kind of vibe going. You know what I mean? Like pulling techniques and things like that.
He's fast,
yeah.
good hands, yeah.
But he's been in the game for for many years. He doesn't take punches like he used to, and Mauricio's got some heavy hands, dude. So who you got?
I got to stay with the hot hand. I'm going Ruffy. I know he's only got 2 fights in the UFC, but he's just mixing it up. I think he can work in some takedowns. I think he's just young, hot, hungry, and he comes from a good camp. No disrespect to Green.
Yeah.
Green can get the W for sure, but I'm just taking Ruffy on this one.
I'm going to go with King Green just from his experience. The fact that we headbutted each other and we just kind of hung out the rest of the time.
It's like y'all's souls, when y'all headbutted, your souls connected.
Yeah, they did. They touched for sure.
Talk about head-to-head action. So
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Ruffy, that Malarkey fight was just insane. He's slipping shots.
Oh, man, that was a good
landing
one.
the scissor sweep takedown.
They're going to put on a show. That's why I think that they're on the prelims. Because both dudes were hitting
mean the
some
main card?
nasty... I mean, main card.
Yeah.
We're hitting some nasty stuff their last fights. Like you said, he'll do the spin kicks, the flying scissor sweeps. I don't know if you want to do that on King Green, though. King Green's athletic. He's quick. He's fast. He's got power in his hands. I'm going for King Green.
All right, Ruffy it is for me.
All right,
here we
up
go.
next?
Up next, we got Amanda Lemos versus Yasmin Lucindo.
I feel like this is a no-brainer.
I feel like so too, but Lucindo's the favorite. She's the
What?
favorite to beat Amanda Lemos. Lemos has
Stop
beaten
it.
the who's who. She's fought the who's who. She's been in the UFC for a long time. She's put the work in, but
bro.
people are betting up Yasmin Lucindo right now.
I don't understand it. I watched some of her fights. She throws a lot of, like, the only punches she throws are looping punches, chin sticking straight up. Her movement's not that good. She likes to switch sides a little bit, but she's not explosive. She's not an explosive fighter. She doesn't mind going to the ground. Neither does Lemos. She's got some submission. They both got submissions under their belt, but the fight is going to stay standing, I believe. And Lemos is fast. She's got power in her hands. If you go back and watch Lucindo's fights, a lot of them are decisions. Like she doesn't have the power in her hands to put people to sleep. Now she can choke you out, but I don't think she's going to knock out Lemos. Lemos, you go watch her. She's putting everybody down, dude.
She does. She throws hard. She's been in there for a long time.
Lemos
but now
all
that
the
you
way.
said that Lucindo only does decisions, she's going to knock out Lemos for sure.
I know, dude. That's how it always goes.
But I agree.
I say that, but
Lemos is a hard hitter. You know, I think
Amanda.
she's just going to be too much for Lucindo. So I'm taking
she's got the
Lemos for the second
experience.
fight.
She's explosive. She's fast. Amazing timing. And Lucindo fights like she fights with toughness. She doesn't mind, going out there and going head to head with people, toe to toe with people. But you can't do that against Lemos, man. I think
Can't.
Lemos all the way. I think it's a no-brainer. What are y'all thinking? Let us know in the comments down below who you got winning these fights.
Up next, middle of the main card, we got another banger. 2 tall, lanky dudes. Jalen Turner taking on Ignacio Bahamondes.
Say it again. Bahamondes. Go back, watch his fights. He's quick. He's got good stand-up. Doesn't mind switching sides. He's kind of like I don't know, just very long, very lanky. Got a good left hand on him. But Jalen Turner, dude. Dudes fought the who's who's of this division for show. And if Jalen shows up, and that's the thing, like sometimes he shows up and sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird weird vibe that he does. You're right.
Like when he shows up and he brings it. So
I mean, he knocked out King Green brutally. The referee should have stopped the fight about 30 punches sooner. It was like a rough stoppage.
But this is going to be challenging for Jalen because Bahamondes is tall. He's lanky too. So I think it's going to...
And, you know, Jalen struggled with Hooker. Dan Hooker, tall, lanky guy. He had his moments, but Hooker ended up... I think, did he get the finish? Did he finish Jalen? Or did he just beat him to decision?
I think he finished for... If I'm...
Maybe.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I know Hooker won,
guys.
But...
Who you got, man? You got Bahamondes, you got Jalen Turner.
I'm taking Turner. I think he shows up, he shows out, he stays in the top 15.
Let's go, Turner.
Ignacio's young. He's got lots of talent, but I just got to go with hot hand. I don't know why he's not on like a hot hand or anything, but I'm going with Jalen Turner.
Me too.
I just think it's different. Experience is a lot. Jalen's got it. And you know, you just learn how to handle things differently in there when you have all that experience. So taking Jalen Turner,
me too,
for that fight.
Me too.
Moving on to the co-main event of the evening, man, this had the potential to be a crazy fight. It was originally Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker, but unfortunately Hooker got injured, so he's out. And you got Rafael Fiziev stepping in on short notice to take on Justin Gaethje for the second time.
Dude, man, the first one was. I think it was controversial, right? Was that fight controversial?
No.
Was it?
No.
So Justin just smoked?
I think Gaethje beat him up pretty good. Okay. I mean, it was a good back and forth, but Gaethje beat him
I just remember it being super exciting. I don't remember how it went, like who won. I know that Justin won, but I wasn't really sure if, you know, Fiziev actually gave him a run. You know, I think
it was. So there was good exchanges in there. I haven't rewatched the fight, but you know, it wasn't a one-sided beatdown or anything.
When's the last time Justin's fought? I think it's been a while.
Yeah, it was when he got finished by Holloway.
That's
pretty
right.
Sure.
Was that it? Yeah. Took some. Of course, I think anybody would have taken time off of that KO, bro.
Yeah,
that was
nose
nuts.
Messed up. They're both coming off like nose surgery. Fiziev and
too?
Gaethje. Yeah. So Fiziev hasn't fought in a while either.
Yeah. This is going to be a stand-up, bang it out, see who's tougher kind of a fight. Fiziev is more of a technician, I think.
Yep, technically,
He very technically sounds. He puts his hands and feet together fairly well, very explosive. And you got Justin Gaethje, who's just tough and can throw hard. Is this a 5-round fight?
I don't think so.
Dang, bro. I feel like this should be a 5-round fight.
Fiziev, y'all got Fiziev as the favorite too? What?
What are y'all thinking, man?
According to UFC.com odds right now, Fiziev is the favorite to beat Justin Gaethje.
That can't be. I guess because people are looking at Justin Gaethje's last fight. He got knocked out brutally.
That was rough.
It's funny when people see that, they automatically think you're done. I mean, when I got knocked out by Anthony Pettis, everybody's like, oh, Steven's done. And then the next two fights, I kill everybody. I killed the two guys. And then you get like, you know, Justin Gaethje who got knocked out. He took plenty of time off, like anybody should do. I think he's going to come out and he's going to prove a point. He's still ranked number 3.
Yeah, this is the first time he's fought outside of the top 10 in his entire UFC career.
That's crazy, man.
And that's because it was short notice.
I got Gaethje.
I got Gaethje too.
Gaethje, guys. What y'all thinking, people? Fiziev? Even though it's a good, I mean, I would love to see the Hooker. What happened with Hooker? I know he broke his hand.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
I don't know.
Sparring?
I don't know.
Bare knuckle fighting? Like, come on, bro.
Probably.
How you going to do that this close to fight time?
But yep, we're both taking Gaethje.
Let's get it, Gaethje.
Come on. I mean, Fiziev's good, but on short notice?
Nah, dude. Ah, dude.
Here we go.
I don't think we should even talk about this main event. We all know, I think. These guys have never fought each other.
Never fought. Ankalaev has been trying to get it. He's been getting passed up, quotation marks, passed up a little bit. That people think, he thinks.
I mean, he's ranked number 1.
Yeah,
Is that
he's
just
the
because he's fighting
contender.
Pereira?
No.
Did he move to that position?
Yeah, so he fought to the draw with Blachowicz. Neither of them won a belt.
Ankalaev, he's tough. Yes, he's got good striking, but I don't think he's on par with. I mean, any one of these guys could put somebody to sleep, but Alex Pereira, he's got the cardio. He's got amazing timing. His left hook is just ridiculous, and he touches everybody with it and puts them to sleep. I just don't think I think Pereira's fought tougher guys, and Magomed just doesn't have it. I don't think he's got it, man. Anybody has a chance to knock anybody else, but I don't see it happening with Ankalaev.
So there's two things I want you to take into consideration.
Hit me.
Thing number one, Magomed Ankalaev saying he's going to strike with Pereira. He's saying it. Now, could it be one of them things where like, yeah, I'm going to strike with you, but then immediately shoot for a takedown?
I've had that happen to me many times.
That happens. Or do you think he's actually brave enough to strike with the best striker at 205 and 185? Like, that doesn't make sense.
No,
that would be a poor game plan. That's like Kevin Holland saying, you know what, we're fighting. I'm going to strike with you, Wonderboy. It made for a great fight. It was a fun time for you, but this is for the belt.
Dude.
This is for the whole shebang here. You got to be smart.
He's tricking him.
He's got to. He's got to go in for takedowns.
Do you think his grappling is good enough to beat that he'll be able to take Pereira down and do something with it?
I mean, over the course of 5 rounds, maybe, possibly. Yeah. You know, you never know. People don't really do that to Pereira.
No, they don't.
Should. They don't really try.
For fear that they're going to run into knees, elbows, the left hook. I mean, it's been tried. I've seen him go down, but his takedown defense has gotten back. Yeah.
In their first fight.
Yeah, but he got right back up, and it's just dangerous. If you're in striking range with Pereira, that is just such a dangerous place to be in. Just that death touch. You know, everybody talked about Conor having it for years. You know, he just touched you with his hands. But Pereira, any technique he touches you with, I don't understand it. Some people are born with it. I was definitely not born with it. But people just have this strength about them. I don't know if it's explosiveness. I don't know if that has to do with their body structure. I don't know. But there have been guys that I have sparred that if this guy hits me one good shot, I'm going out. Like I can just feel it in my bones every time they hit me. And Alex has got that. And if you dive in incorrectly, you shoot a little scared, he's going to make you pay for it. And that's just very dangerous. Ankalaev, he says, I think he's going to strike with him. But I don't know. His only chance he's got is maybe to hem him up against the fence. But Pereira only has one direction, and that's forward. He's coming straight at you. I got Alex, man, all day.
You can't pick against him.
No.
You'd be a ding-dong to pick against Pereira right now.
Don't be a ding-dong, guys.
Don't be a ding-dong. That's our new shirt. Don't be a ding-dong. I mean, you just can't. He's the hot hand. Like, Ankalaev hasn't done anything to say, you know what, he's the guy to beat Alex Pereira. He could, but if we're just looking at the fights right now, we're just what we've seen. Pereira is the guy.
Pereira's it
at 205.
Who would have thought that this Pereira guy will be so more popular than Izzy?
You know what?
Izzy was the
happened.
man.
I remember they were bringing him on the scene, and everybody was like, "No, he doesn't have a chance." And he in like 4 fights.
Dude,
went up there and fought Izzy, and now he's just
killing everybody.
Show saver, the show saver. Just
205 is definitely his jam, though. Like that's his spot.
Yeah,
that's where he feels more comfortable. I'm glad he's at 205
for sure. So number 2. So next thing, Ankalaev saying he's going to strike, but people are saying DC was talking about it. Alex Pereira doing his traveling, not taking Ankalaev too seriously. I mean, what do you think?
I've had it done with me many a times. I mean, who said it? That they were going to strike and take Shavkat, right? Shavkat said he was going to stand and strike with me. He ended up taking me down. I think he's going to try. I think Ankalaev says he's going to strike with him. He's going to find out real quick that's not a good idea. And then he's going to try to put things together. When that doesn't happen, when he knows he's not strong enough to be able to clinch up Pereira, he's going to have to keep it standing. And I think that's where the downhill's coming.
So you don't think Pereira's not taking Ankalaev seriously right now by jet setting and
I don't think so. He's smart, man.
lifestyle.
Alex Pereira's smart. He's ready for everything.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys say they're going to do something expecting to get out, to get in their opponent's heads. Alex, you ain't getting to that. You ain't getting to that noggin, dude.
No,
he's got that Brazilian magic, right?
Yep. That voodoo.
That voodoo.
That's what Prohaska said.
Yeah. So you ain't penetrating that.
Nope. Skull of steel.
The only thing penetrating that is going to be Jesus.
Straight to the dome. In that spirit. Straight up. So there you have it, guys. Our picks for UFC 313 main card.
Who you got?
We want to know who you guys got.
No, tell us right now. I will actually be at UFC 313. So
if you're out there, stop by and see him for Jose Cuervo.
Be looking. Look out for your boy. All right, me and Papa Ridgehand, a.k.a. Pops. Sweet tea, man. I miss you, bro. We got to get
Somebody's got to run the ship. You know what I mean? Somebody's got to keep this place together.
Yep.
Lastly, before you guys go, our announcement. May 2nd and 3rd, we are announcing officially the very first Wonderboy striking camp going down Friday, Saturday. It's going to be insane. It's going to be WB, obviously. Mr. T will be there. Myself will be there. You guys get in Friday here at the facility, at the Upstate Karate headquarters. I know you've seen it on YouTube, stuff like that, but the real deal, we show you around the place.
Yes.
We do a meet and greet, let you take photos with WB and Mr. T. Go ahead and bang all that out on Friday, right? Then you guys can go enjoy our nice little downtown Greenville, maybe get some dinner, whatever y'all want to do. Saturday, we roll up, we get to work. 2 3-hour sessions.
6 hours of
striking,
getting it, baby.
fundamentals, concept stuff, the stuff you see WB put to action in the octagon every time he
I'm
fights.
excited, bro.
It's going to be insane.
So what do they need to do, Sweet Tea, to sign up for this bad
Just
boy?
head to upstatekarate.com. You'll see it up there, the top tab, Wonderboy Striking Camp. All the info you need is on there. Spaces are limited. And like I said, it's going to be awesome. And then after we finish that 6 hours, it's 2 3-hour sessions, we're going to go to dinner,
Let's
hang
go.
out.
Could be dinner with us, baby.
Do a little send-off for you guys.
Awesome. So we're going to get sweat in. We're going to get dehydrated because we're going to be sweating so much, and then we're going to rehydrate afterwards at din time.
I'm also going to put a link down in the description below so you guys can go down there, click the link, get that info, sign up. Spaces are limited. And if you're interested, we're even doing private lessons with WB on that following Sunday. So
Let's get
sign
it.
up down below, get it done. Wonderboy Striking Camp, first edition, hopefully many more to come.
Thank you guys for joining us for this UFC 313 breakdown. Sweet Tea, love having you, bro. We missed you.
We're back.
Back at it, baby. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.